My memory is very vague because of my age at the time. I believe I was about 3 years old when my father passed, was murdered. And so the memory that I have is through family members such as my mother, my brother, and my late grandmother who just recently passed, Irma Marshall. They always pretty much brought me into the knowledge, or kind of kept me knowledgeable of who my father was. And from what I understand, he was a great man. You know, when I look at the pictures, I can remember, but just the memory of your parent or loved one, I don't have that memory.
First of all, I would say he was a good husband to me, and at the time we had been together for a long time, and then 6 months we got married, and he was taken away from me suddenly. And he was also a good father. It wasn't nothing he wouldn't do for us, his sons, whatever he could do. It was always time made for them. And playtime, just ride and get in the car and ride. And he was just an all-around dad.
The memories that I have, I kind of remember the times where he would take us maybe like to the lake, and sometime I remember laying out on the big pillows with the 4th of July actually on the pillow. Those are the memories that I have. I remember those times. We stayed in the area called Prince Hall off of Northeast Kelly, and we would all have family out and barbecue, stuff like that.
Well, his death affected me. I will say I shortly after my mom remarried, so I have a stepfather, but and I love him, you know, like I would have loved my own father. But having your biological father, I always felt like there was something missing. My years growing up and going through school without him and having that anger streak, it turned me to drugs, alcohol. Through the grace of God, you know, and me coming to the Lord and giving my life to Christ is what really helped me to deal with it much better.
It has affected me quite a bit. Even in my high school years, I began to use alcohol. You know, gradually how you take a little drink of wine and then it goes to strong drink. Holding in stuff, pain and hurt over the years will cause you to react in ways that you normally don't do. I should do, you know. A lot of times we have to go through bad to realize that there is a real God. There is someone other than us that's there to push us, to help us. And it's true that I believe Christ is alive because he lives in me, you know. And that's my stability now, you know.
Well, I found out a little bit about through the Oklahoman is that it kind of gave me a start of research, which ended up at the county courthouse and got a lot of information concerning the actual trial and everything that took place.
I think it was really an excellent idea because I always wondered in my mind, and I would talk to him from time to time. I always felt like that we need to bring closure to us. Maybe my mom has a sense of closure, maybe not. But as a young man now, I say that we needed to know as little boys losing a father. We need closure. We need to know what went on, what happened. We've heard all the stories. This is it.
I had a hesitation because of the memories, and I didn't think I was ready for it. The wounds to be opened up again, and I'm still not ready, but whatever it takes to get them, help them with this, and me, you know, I'm finding out too, maybe I do still have a little, it's a touchy subject, hurt, you know, even though I have a beautiful husband today, and he's right there with me, but the thing is, I didn't like it and I didn't tell him this, I'm telling him now, but I'm glad he did it. I'm glad he's doing it now. Yeah, I'm glad.